He tied. He mad tired. He mad tired. Uh All right, I do want to try and get Pringle before I hop in. It's just so mind-numbing personal computer like that. Oh, it's cornerstones, yeah. They don't do the weekly play, yeah, right? All right, let's knock that out real quick. Switch pack. Twitchy. Batten down. Nope. I want to go here. Hopefully Deshaun lowers Tony. Deshaun is terrible though. That card is horrendous. 83 speed. 83 speed. 87 block shed. Why is this going so slow? Yeah, this car looks dog shit. It's going for 3 mil. Get out of here. It's just because of his name. That's the only reason. Like, he's 88 speed, but he only hits the deep route running thing, which is fine. Like, send him deep, I guess, but he's not tall. Three, 4. A 3-4 defensive tackle with 83 speed. Interesting. He looks good. All right, he's at 1.8 now. He's the one I really want. I'm actually low-key kind of surprised that he's that expensive still. How tall is 6'3"? And he's at 1.3. I thought he went under a mil. At a mil? So I'll have a mil left over. Do I get him to replace Dijon? Because even Grayson's gonna be 2 speed less. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that remains to be seen. I gotta do 2 runs. We gotta do 2 runs in this event. We gotta do 2 runs here. I need a bunch of passing yards for the. So this might actually take a little bit longer than I'd like. Actually,
welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Texas Longhorns.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
That I thought he was doing a. I should have caught it anyway, but
Just missed it.
I thought he was doing a
Put
slant.
that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. 3rd down coming. Quickly complete.
I wanna work on my boosting as well.
The Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take
I'm in tight slots.
They start to add up down the road. Obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
I thought I was in deuce close.
Much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David.
Bolter
and
Walker.
Like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Longhorns offense.
Do that pretty fight. You better win, bro.
Get our first look at them in this one.
15-1, but
finding space to throw the football
do that
against
shit.
this secondary will be a challenge.
Well, I know there are a lot of schools every year that try to make the claim that they are DBU, but when you look at this team and this defense, David, each and every year, the talent is just outrageous, and this might be the actual DBU. Guys that can run, they've got length, man coverage zone, whatever you want, these guys have.
Yeah, it's really nice to coach, be a defensive coordinator, be a secondary coach, when you got guys like that. I mean, they don't look human, right? Like the length, the speed, the change of direction. So obviously they get those top-tier guys, and there's just something about the way they play at this spot that makes them look even better.
And he gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7. And they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt.
Do.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. On the move, it's Jackson. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Got a little grass. Finally
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it consistently. I'll do it randomly.
Defensively, you'll take
And it's glorious when I do. I just don't know how to do it every single time. I heard people can do it without
You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys.
without doing left trigger too, which
This guy is fast. I
don't know
but
how.
Defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the
but I mean it is
Down now, a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And some room to work. Past the 30.
it is Bo Jackson. So.
At the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. They're working that left side. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on
I got it there, but I got caught from behind.
against their own goal line.
So you gotta.
Rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone.
Nah, I didn't get it. I didn't get it there. Fuck. I thought I had it.
Barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice.
It's gonna be hard with Bo. I don't think Bo hits any thresholds whatsoever.
The throw to the outside is complete. They found a way to get in the run.
I don't even remember what his change direction. Actually, his change direction is not bad.
Miami 18, Texas 2. Number 0, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there.
Will take over. First
The
and 10.
Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the fullback. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Single back formation.
Oh, he doesn't move at all.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down.
That was a green throw. Yo, I would be heated, bro. I would be heated. That was a green-ass throw. He has dot, too. Like, it's bronze, but...
It's Gaines. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the fullback. There's some room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, they handed it off to the fullback, and nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, in 3rd third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
It didn't let me switch.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I saw that from a mile away and it didn't let me switch to him.
Matchup in his critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Miami 24, Texas 16.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Tight slots is what I'd want.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On the draw, it's Jackson. Picks up the 1st down. Maybe a crease.
I can't.
Touchdown, Canes! This crowd absolutely loving it as he roars into the end zone.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's
Little
the
too early.
definition of
Little too
running back
early.
that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He'll bring it out. It's Gaines.
Took right off
Able
me.
to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Texas offense will take over.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes
Points.
you wish
Did
the
he?
game would already be over.
Wasn't
right?
safety?
You had nothing
What?
go your way all game long. You're trailing
I'm
late.
sorry,
They're
what?
still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the
I'm
ice
sorry,
tub
what?
and start healing for next week.
Here comes the
Deuce,
Hurricane
deuce,
offense looking to
close.
gather a little more strength.
Deuce, close.
This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Quick completion on the out route. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
At the 30, brings up second down.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the East Carolina Pirates.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll start this drive with a pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Yeah.
And a flag flies as the
That was
pass
awkward.
is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Illegal forward pen. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. So they'll decline the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Looking for space. It's Jackson. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. 3rd down coming. Escapes the pressure going right. On the move, he fires. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back behind the chains. 1st and 15. Move! Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Clark. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Middle of the end zone. He's got it!
And how about that drive to to start the football game. Like, you want to not give up points? Don't give the other team the football. They held it the whole first quarter. Now they punch it in. They've shortened this game and done the most important thing, put 6 on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And boy, did they play keep away on that drive. Didn't think they were ever going to give it up. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Right back to the well. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 11, East Carolina 0. Number 0, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He leaves it with the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Could be an alley. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
And the extra point was good.
Miami 32, East Carolina 0.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Moving past the 25. Turning it on. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No, he's going to field this right in front of his own end zone. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
2nd down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. Finding some room. Lowers those pads. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give as they work on that clock. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna run it, it's Jackson.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today. And
breaks into the open. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hands it off. Got room to work. Got enough for the 1st.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And the Canes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
when you run run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
Might have a chance. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Black 18! Black 18! Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense set for a first down play. Making side adjustments here. From the gun. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. 22. Running inside. It's Jackson. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Miami, 0.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive.
On the field goal.
That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Caves. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
16. Coastal Carolina, 3.
And it'll come out to the 25.
All right, now I can
no
go straight.
attempt at a return. Coastal Carolina.
Long
has
ass
the
phone call.
Chanticleer
Ooh,
offense
why
getting
is
back to the
more
field.
tired?
Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still on his feet.
He broke that.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe some room here. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
If that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Coastal Carolina, 3.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now at the end of the first half.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Gets open down the middle. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
This really has been a tale of two quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
Coastal Carolina, 3. Number 0, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Lee. They'll
It
corral him and
missed.
get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Coastal Carolina offense will take over.
Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, the Chanticleers head coach told me at the half they are so frustrated with how they're performing right now. The third quarter has got to be a major turnaround for his team. He said, we've been composed all season, but right now we are not playing our brand of football. Ball security, communication, all been an issue in this hostile environment. He said the change has to happen right now. I'll let you know if they're able to turn things around down here on the sidelines. Back to
I thought
you.
he caught that.
Holly, thank you.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the ground, it's Jackson. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Canes have a lot of options on second and inches. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Carried by the running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. The quick out. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the left side.
That was terrible.
To go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles,
What?
man, does your defense go to a different level.
What do you
Let's see what they've
mean?
dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. There's a crease. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open room.
On the field goal. Miami, 38, Coastal Carolina, 6.
I shouldn't have done that pack, man. Like, to do all that just to pull an 80. But I guess there's people that are finishing like entire sets in an hour, and I don't understand how.
You can check your goals on the play select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Although
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I think it's actually not going to be that hard.
For a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Hurricanes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Runs through a tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson.
this is probably how.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Might be looking to run.
Well, that ain't gonna work.
What a play to make
Good
the
Lord.
stop. They wanted to let this guy work in the open field, and the defense having none of it. And they got the 1st down stop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Wow. I don't love that throw by the QB, man. It's not a good idea to lob the football anywhere in the middle of the field because it gives defenders an opportunity to rally to the ball and knock it away.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Falcons decide to put it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Here's the return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking for a crease to the left.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum. Doodle-doo.
Miami 3, Air Force 2. Number 0, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive. 25.
Ooh.
Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short drive. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. He's got him in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. They'll try to move the stick to the ground.
Why did it just keep carrying me over to the left?
Just a few before he's brought down. Really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm about to hit an hour and I've only done one run.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Just feeds the running back.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's second and 6. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Not enough for the first. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff to the lone back. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Find some fresh air.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Running behind that left side.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Going to the run, it's Jackson. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
So I'm one token short. I'm pretty sure, right? One more run.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Charlotte 49ers.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for space, it's Jackson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Clark. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. Got a little grass.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The lone back's got it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running to the left.
They carried him.
He's brought down,
Okay.
just running hard.
Thought they carried him to the 1st.
Just a few inches short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
A little too jerky with it. A little too jerky.
Stop the clock on defense. They use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Canes!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And he tags on the extra point.
Miami 7, Charlotte 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The 49ers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Oh, they're after him.
It switched me to the wrong dude. That was unfortunate.
And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll field the punt and look for room. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half.
What was that?
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 10, Charlotte 0. Number 0, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, Coach Albin told me his biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud, they are crazy, and his communication says they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Guys?
All right, Holly. He just kept
Da,
going
da, 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 da,
back
da.
to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble, and he's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground.
keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk,
Abu Dhabi.
more guys to the box,
Abu.
more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
Abu Dhabi.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll knock him down for a
All
loss
right, bro.
of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. On the run, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the third
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
25.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll run it again. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it to the right. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying the left side. Makes one man miss. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now they'll try the right side. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here.
Miami 25.
Boom, boom, ba-da-dun, dun. Is Pringle going to be that big of a difference? Probably not. But it'll still be fun to have. I might as well just get this done and over with.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the play select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTSA Roadrunners.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try it over the left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up and get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll run it. It's Cobb. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Give me that. Give me that, son.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fit it in the window for the score.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Miami, 7. UTSA, 0. Number 0, set to kick off.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
Oh, boy.
So the UTSA Roadrunners offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to throw, it's Denson. He's going to take a shot right away.
Bro, let me switch. I think I still have it on delay. I mean, he made the play, so whatever. But let me switch, bro. I didn't even see what my guy did if he like hit sticked or not.
The crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no
He's a professional fighter. What?
What? Now I'm pulling him
Does
aside
that make
and saying,
sense?
hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way.
Here's a little room there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami, 14, UTSA, 0. Number 0, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down
Da 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 da.
trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside, it's McClure, and he's wrestled to the ground.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down, and they got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football, but this defense...
He's going to go down, and he's in his
I wonder if I don't need to spread in that. It already looks like they're pretty far.
Well, the quarterback was trying to
So I wonder if I don't need to spread it, just to have it.
Buying time, just trying to find a throw somewhere. But how about the speed and the pursuit by the defense? They get him down inside the end zone. That's 2 points, and they're going to get the ball back.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Starting this third quarter on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 41, brings up 2nd and 10.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They want that clock to run.
Oh, all right.
And they'll bring him down after a short.
It didn't do what I wanted it to.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Going with the ground game left. There's some room. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10.
We're just gonna throw punches, man. He ain't doing shit.
Hand off to the lone back. Turning it on. Picks up the first
I hit it once, and then I got greedy, and I tried chaining it.
after a nice game. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Off by a
Halfway
second.
there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A run to the right. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
All right, two more, and then we can hop in a Gauntlet.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Western Michigan Broncos.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Pick up the 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Maybe a crease. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And the Canes come to
last
line this situation. You might see a shot play. The give. Wow. The defense.
Yo.
He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield.
Breaking those 2 tackles gave him like a little speed burst, and that completely screwed me.
Tall, trying to force a field goal try.
What kind of bullshit is that? And then I got stuck on the guy on the ground. All right, man. All right, bro. What is happening?
And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open.
Talk talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass on second down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 7, Western Michigan 2. Number 0, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Michigan offense will take over.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point.
Yeah, see, they're like already out.
Time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gibson on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Let's see what he can do with it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The short hands, it's Clark. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts.
What are you calling timeout for?
And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts.
So let me win it.
The rest of the way. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. And the Hurricanes are facing 3rd and inches. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Handoff to the single running back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here's the give off the left side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. The give to the right. Going airborne.
Well, I think the running back is showing me his experience and his awareness. I love that run. Not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
The Hurricanes will have it first and 10. They'll test the right side.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
All right, one more of these. Come on.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Got 6 yards on the play, second and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with second and 4. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. A methodical, relentless, somewhat demoralizing opening drive for the defense as they've just moved the ball down the field. Now it's third and short.
Well, I know it took their defense a second to get the ball back for the O after that last drive, but now their offense is kind of doing the same thing. They're now playing people. Really good job there on third down, handing it off, understanding where the first down marker is, everybody executing, and now you got an opportunity to keep this thing going. You're thinking pay dirt, you're thinking touchdown here.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
Oh, come on.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Wow.
Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
7, Notre Dame, 4.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams.
Ow.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Notre Dame's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Well, Notre Dame's a school that gets a lot of credit for their offensive line play and their tight end play, but don't sleep on these DBs too, David. I mean, they've got a lot of guys over the years that have gone on to the next level and made plays. Kyle Hamilton's a name that comes to mind. You think about what he's done with the Baltimore Ravens, but always so...
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes
Dun, 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 oh.
Notre Dame has made this second
Bum,
half
bum.
much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Knocked down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down, and they don't have to run another play here if they don't want to.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 12, Notre Dame 4. Number 0, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Notre Dame offense will take over.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And now the ball is free in the end zone.
Oh, that was a phone.
Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point.
31, Notre Dame 4.
Wait, why did they get the ball back? Oh, you know, man.
Looks as if the return
I thought it was a
will
safety,
find
not a
field
touchdown.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Notre Dame offense will take over.
This drive will open from the 15. The run inside. It's Simon. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
All right, let's end this thing.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Slips through the line. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for room. It's Jack. And it's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps up
Really?
and get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Final play of the quarter coming. Going to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll go right back to him.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Through the defender. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Could be an alley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It didn't do it, because I got the first.
Kept this drive moving on the ground.
All right, let's put that set together. Let's get them. I'm gonna grab a drink, and then we're gonna get up in there. Get up in there. Season recap. All right, let's put that one together. Let's get him. I don't know how people can sit there and just play that all day. People have just been ripping, putting those packs together. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's like, why can't I put him together? Oh, because I already put one in there. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Do 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 do. Ooh. So Cobb is a beast. I will agree. But it's time to move on. Oh, he's a 4-star. That's cool. And Tony's a 3-star. How does that make sense? Shouldn't the limiteds be 5? Oh. $159. I don't understand how it works. $267. You gonna score 60 with him? Oh my god. So is he who I should use it on? I don't know. I'm gonna hold it and see. Oh, he only quick sells. Oh. I thought he quick sold for more than that. Alright, let me get a drink. Get busy.
It's in the game.
Let's go Ducks. EA Sports, it's in the game. And the Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Send the tight end in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Shows him the stiff arm.
Bro, like one time I'm gonna match up with somebody that's like equal to my level. Like this is
Man, you don't have to be a great play caller.
just wild, man.
That guy, the football, right? Like feature him. The defense goes through him, you gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make
just
those
so
chunk
annoying.
plays like he just did.
Could be an alley. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point was good as they finished.
I'm never going to win a game in Gauntlet. Like, I'm never going to win a game in Gauntlet. Crazy.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
First and 10.
The running back has it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete
Yeah, this
pass
is
will bring up
huge.
fourth down.
Third and long situations are
This
really
is
hard to
huge.
convert. The defense knows
This
it's
is so
good.
annoying, man.
Guys, look at this. Surprise, they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Brings up second down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Give to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Third down coming up.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass.
All right, how do we...
That's such a great physical play.
How do we do this?
Because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro,
Passed it as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
Oh, you know what?
Hold on a minute. The
Why are we incapable right now of hitting that play?
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete
I'm not going to be able to do anything against these.
in their own end.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puck.
There's a little room there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got enough for the first. Runs it into the house.
I'm never going to win. I should have waited. Wait. Is there a difference like between not like doing the free entry or the paid? Gauntlet is so miserable.
The Hurricanes headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart.
And for whatever reason, like, I can't hit the streak. I don't know why.
Short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5 in his 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Fires to the wide.
I switched to the wrong one.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. No We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got his man across the middle.
He completed
He
that.
stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Bo Jackson's already tired. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Canes. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Number 0, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up. Picked off. What a way to set it up. And
Finally. Oh, so you do still get it. Oh, you get, I mean, that makes sense. The free entry, you don't get that many. So I can get at most 400K. You get 1 million if you do 50. Gotcha. Gotcha. You just get more. Why are the Sweaties not doing the 50K? I mean, they're probably trash, but... Well, Charles, okay. I haven't versed him yet. Not versed him yet.
the the Canes ready to kick it away first.
What's with the lag in every game so far?
He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Turning it on. Makes a pass.
Nobody ever cuts it back in. They all go outside.
He's at the 40, the 20, inside the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pirates.
East Carolina.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Russell. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack forced the two-point try.
So we didn't do an onside kick?
Carolina 6, Miami 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
On the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps.
Why didn't he throw it?
Sacked at the 12.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
Oh, he did.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that 1st down?
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Slithers, maybe some room here. Picks up the 1st down. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
Yep. Cut stick him once.
How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but...
Oh, he's got some space. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the...
This is the only thing he does.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Working
It didn't.
left side now. Races down
It didn't let me tackle. 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 It
And that's
just...
just inexcusable.
Oh, what
if
is
you're
this
on defense
game?
there, man. 3rd and long, you've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put Put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running back to go pick up that first, and that's going to drive this defensive coordinator crazy.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They
Slowly does, huh?
right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the
I got to figure out
ball.
his
They got a
defense.
couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Carolina 9, Miami 0. Number 0, set to kick off.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He misses.
So why doesn't it work?
The accuracy just
Why doesn't it
not
work?
what
Why
needed
doesn't it
to
work?
be
Why
on
doesn't it
that
work? Why
play.
doesn't it work? Why doesn't it
Man,
work?
as a
Why doesn't it work?
quarterback, you got to be careful.
Why
He's
doesn't it
lucky
work?
there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, no secret
Thank you.
what he needs here. Complete to the left. He's loose. He's in the tech. Touchdown, Hurricane. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score.
Number 0, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Russell. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
You call it that?
To the right. Out across the 45. And
You call it that?
out of
Bro.
bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
If you're the defense, you've got to finish the play. They had the quarterback. They had him corralled in the backfield, just not able to get him down on the ground. And you see against this type of athlete, he can hurt you if he gets outside the pocket.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Right back to the well. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Motion from the back. Russell from the gun on third down. Unloads it downfield. Snatches it up.
He just beats Peel, huh?
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, East Carolina.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
Just got to green it.
This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so
Does Single Mug
easy
stop
for the
this,
connection
or
between quarterback
is that just
and
going to get
receiver. You can
dismantled?
tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
First and 10.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Oh, that's
Throws
just
to the back.
open.
It's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield. And
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Throwing Russell. Scrambling away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The short hands, it's Clark. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling us,
He
guys,
almost
let's
came
go.
down.
We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
In the red area, it's Charles. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I'll tell you, I just don't like...
Field goal unit is not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Again, it's Russell. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, he held on.
Grabs it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Bro, why does it just carry me through? Why is it not letting me make that?
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute. And
So
then
annoying.
physically on
That's the
ground,
second time it just
take the
let me
lead
coast
going
right
back,
past.
Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. Across the 25. He's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Punts it out of the air.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'm not getting this off.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
East Carolina, 21. Miami, 17.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs
My own guy. Oh, number 2, you kill me. That would have been so nice.
The only thing that stopped him from housing it. And here comes that
That would have
Miami
been so
offense back
nice.
onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Canes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
24, East Carolina, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dixon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
East Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
There's some room. Got enough for the first.
It doesn't let me dive either. Like, what? Why is that a thing that's happening all of a sudden?
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. First and 10 from the 36. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice.
On the run, it's Charles. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. They'll go right back to him. Shakes off the defender. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. Russell to throw for it on 4th. Throws to the wideout.
Are you... Okay. I was gonna say, man, if that didn't give me anything.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion.
He dropped it.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
He dropped it again. He dropped it again. He dropped it again. He dropped it again. He dropped it again.
Turnover on down.
That was a touchdown, man.
And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Oh, they're after him. They went for it all on the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him and was able to mirror him, find an open area downfield. Quarterback makes a nice throw, you make the nice catch, and just like that, offense in the red zone.
And off from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field.
He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's second and long. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield.
Thank you.
Got his man downfield. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Coming out with it, it's Dixon.
No. That would have been so damn sad, dude.
Team to get the return man down on the ground.
Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
He must have dashboarded. I wonder if that was the computer that returned it. People with that cheesy ass shit, man. Jesus Christ. Let me reset this.
It's in the game.
Okay. EA Sports is in the game.
All right, I'll take 25K so far.
Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. Tonight we have a terrific stage for this neutral site battle. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, checking in with Coach McGuire before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface.
Didn't show his top 3.
Okay, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Dude, what is the lag today?
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a gap. It's Sutton. At the 35, he's
got blocked on that.
Really good job by everybody there.
Okay.
Good run and a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They're going to ride this running back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Grab behind the line, it's Sutton. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back end, sometimes your eyes get lost and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break. He broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting there. And
yo, we gotta pick that, bro.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
running behind that left side.
Yo,
Not a whole lot.
that delay is killing me.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work
I should have had
together.
so
They
many
gotta
more
get those
yards.
guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The short hands, it's Clark. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They're trying to
He just
send the
lost
message with
yardage.
this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Set to kick this one forward.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And back to the air on second down. Going for it all.
Yo, the lack of animations are gonna make me just absolutely hop off for the day. Like, what are we doing between the not tackling and not animating on that? What are we doing? Oh my God.
You saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Yeah.
It's Sutton. Got enough for the first.
Wow.
Finding Simone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown.
Wow.
Raider.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know
That's
it's a
so
matter
bad,
of
man.
time. You
That just
keep
makes me
giving
not
him
want
the
to play right
football.
now.
Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
It's crazy.
Number 0. Set to kick it away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to run it to the right. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the pass.
Yellow.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He got enough. Slides and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play, you're trying to get it through the air, nothing open downfield, and he just takes over. He just takes the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Pringle.
Oh, he did break it.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get him initially. So you got dudes huffing and puffing and sucking wind, and this offense all of a sudden down close to your goal line. You might want to consider subbing some fresh bodies out on the field.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Might be calling a hot route. After run, now throw. Touchdown, Miami! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Number 0, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. On the run, it's Sutton. Keeps it moving.
Gotta cut him once.
Gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. On the move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the 1st half.
I mean, I'm fine with that, but it still should have been a better animation than that. I feel.
In a bad situation.
Really, what I do?
You have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh my God. I had the touchdown too. I don't know why my clock went off, like he was getting pressure, but
This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Splits the uprights.
that was a terrible possession. That was a horrific possession. Holy.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It also doesn't help that like this lag. This is the 2nd game so far that I've played that has this lag to it. So I'm like not confident in any of my stick.
The end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He tries to take the top off.
Thank you. Finally.
That'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle.
Yo, what happens? He had everything on that play.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Red Raiders come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Makes a catch on the right side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He might want another play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking for a huge play. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Red Raiders took it all the way back to the house.
It's crazy in college football.
Ooh, this game turns. This game turned that quick.
And that's one right there. The offense has the lead. We're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive. And that's a mistake, David. Taking it pick six all the way to the house, that could really end up costing him.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. To the air on first down. Fires it down the seam. Pass is incomplete, and that's
why was that red? Damn, 2-possession game just wiped away. That was bad.
And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
It didn't let me try and catch it. Interesting. I had that window too. It didn't bring up the meter.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On the ground, it's Pringle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He spins that thing down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end. Able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wants to throw it again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running the red zone. It's Pringle. He's going to lose a yard on
Did it
that.
reset?
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play.
Nah, that was terrible, 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 terrible. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why would I throw that ever? It's probably GG's.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Being smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect it well enough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run for it.
Unbelievable. Come on, man.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go for it on 4th down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for space. It's Sutton. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Wow.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
GG. Unfortunate.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play.
Maybe got enough space. Touchdown.
I shouldn't have lost this game. I played so bad. I played so unbelievably bad. Oh man. Like regardless of the animations not happening, that was so bad. Oh well. He's got 25K. Might do Ryan tonight. Yeah, then I'm gonna go to the gym. I think I'm gonna do the gym. Ryan tonight maybe. Yeah, I'll do it tonight. I'm kind of chalked with the animations, just the gameplay and the lag and whatever bullshit. I'll be on tonight.